The 6th of February is a big day for every Chinese people. Why? Because the women's football won the Asian Cup. Look at people's reaction after victory. Alright, I understand the excitement for winning a big game, but have you ever seen any nation being so supportive for a women's match? It's rare, isn't it? So why does Chinese women's football get so much attention in China? Well, the direct reason attributed to the performance itself. It's really so incredible and so dramatic. From the beginning, the Chinese team was dominated by the Korean girls. After halftime, they were still 0-2 behind. Many people shut down the TV, thinking the result is done. A magic just happened. At the 60th minute, China scored 1 point thanks to a penalty kick. And since then, the confidence seemed come back. 10 minutes later, China got another score. And in the very last minute, the Chinese goal ended the game with a clutch shot. Totally amazing. But there's also a hidden reason why women's football is so popular in China. That is, the men's football is really so shit. Just a few days ago, the men's team lost to Vietnam during a World Cup qualification match. What they lost at the same time was Chinese people's dignity. It was the first time that the Chinese team lost to Vietnam since 1959.
대한 인터뷰를 진행했는데, 네네네. 예, 아이고, 마지막에, 예, 아니에요. 네.
네네네.
아, 예. 저도 목이 메어서, 저도 고개를 들 수가 없어요.
눈물이 났네요. 눈물이 났어.
그러니까 헤어지기가 그만큼 아쉬운 거잖아요.
Nevertheless, it was just a small fragment of their losing history. The very last time that China has been qualified to the World Cup finals should be traced to 2002, nearly 20 years ago. Since then, China has grown rapidly in various fields, but the Chinese men's football has embarked on a backward journey. 2005, 1-3 lost to Spain. In the same year, 1-4 defeated by Andalusia. 2006, in Doha Asian Games, when the game reaches the 40th minute, Chinese player Wang was bypassed by Bohani and formed an empty goal. But look at what Chinese team did. They just stopped there, watching the Iranian taking the ball and led to a very insulting scene that Bohani stopped in front of the line on purpose. 2009, 2-3 lost to Syria, the first loss since 30 years ago. But to men's team, there was no worst, only worse. 2012, Camacho, the highest paid coach in Chinese football history, led the team to Brazil to play a friendly match, and 0-8 lost to Brazilians, broke the record for the worst loss in the FIFA A-level game since 1992. Only 1 year later, June 15, 2013, became the most humiliating day in the history of Chinese football. At the Hefei Sports Center, the Chinese men's team, led by Camacho, 1-5 lost to Thailand, which is ranked 140th in the world. This score not only created the most humiliating record for the Chinese men's football team against a Southern East Asian team, but also was the biggest score loss in the international A-level competition held in China. 2016, in the Chinese territory, again we lost to Syria, thoroughly arousing people's anger. In the following years, they are just keeping losing and losing. So some may doubt, is it because China doesn't attach importance to football game? On the contrary, the nation has invested tremendously in this field. First, we hired several foreign coaches and paid them with the highest salary in their lifetime. And second, the average salary of each player is about $1.5 million per year. In an interview, many men players said they eat Japan in the canteen, while this is considered a very luxury food in China, and they are taking it on a daily basis. On the other hand, the food in the women's canteen is just far beyond the average. And probably that's the reason why they are shaped in a different way.
Look, 别发呆，看我造型谁哇塞，
As a matter of fact, in terms of skills, the Chinese women's football is far behind the world tops level. But sport is not only about techniques, it's also about courage and the will. In every match, no matter how bad the situation was, the women's team never gave up and strived to the last minute. But look at what men players are doing on the field. Hello? So, ladies, in this society, sometimes we may face some unfairness, but don't let this injustice to punish you. Keep going, keep fighting. When the opportunity arrives, it's your time to shine.